Look around. The future is arriving faster than any of us imagined. Intelligent machines are writing code, designing buildings, driving trucks, and answering the phone. Robots are stocking warehouses and harvesting fields. Within a generation, the productive engine of the human race will be largely automated. That is not a prediction. That is a delivery date. So here is the only question that really matters. When the machines do most of the work, who owns the machines? Because whoever owns them, owns the future. Right now, the answer is a very small group of people. A handful of corporations, a handful of investors, a handful of cities. The wealth is real, and it is growing, but most of it is flowing past you. You work harder, you feel more anxious, you watch your rent climb and your hours stretch, and somewhere a quarterly report is announcing record profits. The system is not broken. It is working exactly as it was designed. It was just never designed for you. But there is another design, and it is already being built. We call it the Flourishing Economy. The Flourishing Economy is a member-owned economic system where the AI and robotics doing the productive work are owned collectively by the people who live in the community. The value created by those machines does not vanish into a faraway holding company. It is shared as dividends, as lower prices on the things you need, as reinvestment in your own neighborhood. It is, very simply, what an economy looks like when the people inside it are the owners, not the product. It stands on 4 pillars. Let us walk through them together. The first pillar is shared AI infrastructure. Think of it the way your grandparents thought about the power grid, or clean water, or the public library. A foundational capacity available to everyone, paid for once, used by all. In the flourishing economy, advanced AI and robotic capacity is a public utility. A small business owner can tap into world-class intelligence to design a product, run logistics, or serve a customer at a fraction of what it would cost on the open market. A teacher can give every child a patient, personal tutor. A doctor can give every patient hours of attention instead of minutes. The intelligence belongs to the community, so the community gets to use it. The second pillar is community AI cooperatives. These are real local businesses, a bakery, a clinic, a delivery service, a farm, a fabrication shop powered by AI and robotics and owned by the members who live nearby. The robots cut the costs. The AI handles the overhead. And because there are no absentee shareholders to satisfy, the surplus stays inside the community. The cooperative grows, the members benefit, the town gets stronger. Multiply that by 1,000 cooperatives in 1,000 neighborhoods, and you have something the old economy cannot offer at any price. You have local abundance. The third pillar is the member dividend. This is where the math becomes personal. When the cooperatives turn a profit, when the shared infrastructure produces a surplus, that money does not disappear into a stock buyback. It is divided among the members. Every quarter, or every year, a payment lands in your account. Not charity, not welfare, a dividend, because you are an owner. As the machines get more productive, the dividend grows. For the first time in modern history, productivity gains flow back to the people who actually live in the economy instead of away from them. The fourth pillar is the global network. Every flourishing community is sovereign. It runs its own affairs, makes its own decisions, sets its own pace. But no community has to start from zero. Through an open knowledge fabric, every breakthrough, every blueprint, every working model is shared with every other community on the network. A solar microgrid invented in one town becomes available to 1,000 others by morning. A medical protocol perfected in one clinic spreads everywhere overnight. Local sovereignty, global solidarity, the best of both worlds, finally on the same map. Now picture an ordinary day inside this economy. You wake up without the dread. The work you do is real, but there is less of it, because the machines you co-own are doing the heavy lifting. You drop your kids at a school where every child gets the attention of a great teacher, amplified by intelligent tools. You stop by the cooperative grocery where prices are lower because there are no extractors in the middle. Your phone pings. This quarter's dividend has arrived. It is not a fortune, but it is yours, and it grows every year because you are an owner of the engine, not a passenger. In the evening, your neighborhood gathers, and you vote on what the cooperative builds next. Less work, more income, lower cost of living, real ownership of your future, a community that has your back, and a global movement at your shoulder. This is not a fantasy. The pieces already exist. Cooperative ownership is centuries old. Public utilities are tested and proven. Open source knowledge already powers most of the modern internet. What is new is the engine. AI and robotics finally powerful enough to multiply human well-being instead of just human profit. What is new is the choice. The same technology can build two very different worlds, one where a few people own everything, or one where the rest of us, together, own the future we are about to live in. The flourishing economy is the second world. And it is being built right now by ordinary people in ordinary places who decided that they were done waiting for permission. You do not have to wait either. There is a seat for you, there is a community for you, there is a dividend with your name on it. Welcome home. Welcome to the flourishing economy.